Welcome, guys. Welcome to this new session. In this session, we are going to make some setting. Okay, we are going to prepare our systems. I'm Rehal 9, and which is our master control node, and we are going to set up also Ansible. We are going to set up the Windows host, which will be our managed node. Okay, so to start, let's first start my VM, my Ansible master 1. Okay, and make some configuration on that before we move forward. Okay. Okay, this is my Ansible master node. Okay, I call it origin before, and I just clone it and change the name to master Ansible master W. Okay, so this is my first time. The first time, yes, and you can see here we already have our system with user automation. Let me log in on that. Techno. Okay. Let me try. What's happened to this? Okay, let me log in as root. Something happened to this password I used before. Okay, so let me list. Let me log in as root and change the password for user automation. Okay, I'm able to access the system using root user, the super user. Perfect. So what you have to do now, let me go directly to the terminal, and you can see we need to register our system. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do all of that. Okay, before we move forward. Now, what's the first thing that we have to do? I already log in as root. The first thing that we have to do is to make sure that we update our system, and before that, let's set up the host name and the IP address. I mean the network. Okay, let me do first thing. We need to set the host name with host name. Okay, host name CTL set dash host name. Okay, master. I can just master.btechno.com .btechno.com. Okay, enter, and try to bash. This is already there. This next thing that I have to do, let me configure the network. Okay, so nmcli on add on dash name, and say my net, something like that. Okay, if name ANBOS3, type Ethernet. Okay, connection dot auto connect. Yes. Okay. After that, what I have to do, let me use the IP address, the IPv4.dns. Let me use for the Google on 8. Okay. 8.8.8.8, comma 8.8.4.4. Oh, sorry. Let me do it again. 8.8.4.4. Okay. I think I put it right. Now IPv4 dot addresses. Now here, let's use 192, my network, not 8.4 dot, let me use 125, or let me use my network, I can use, okay, 5. This is the IP address, /24 as prefix. Okay, IPv4 dot method, which is manual. Okay, IPv4 dot gateway 192.168.4.1. Okay, I think everything is set already. We're happy for DNS, address, gateway, and method. Type is Ethernet, connection, if name. So I think everything is good. Let me do enter to see. So if I do an MCLI console, so I can see that I have my net is there. Now let me make it up an MCLI con up my nets. Now let me do if config to check my IP address. I can see that the IP address now is 5.4.5. Okay. So now before move forward, let's just access our mobile system. Okay, and log into this system. You can log in so that it will be easy for us to manage when we log in on mobile system or body. You can use body or you can use mobile system. So let me bring my mobile system. Okay, and now let me click on new session, SSH, and we can 192.168.4.5, enter. And you can see accept. I want to log in as root. Okay, with the password. Now, yes, I want to save it in my case. Okay, so let me clear my screen. And now I'm able, if I do host name, you will see that it will be a same, you see the host name that I set for myself. Now I'm able to access my server. So, okay, so I can just reduce this like this and make my system now. You can see that is it. Okay, so after set up the host name and the IP address, now what we have to do, we have to update our system. And before be able to update our system, we need to perform some tasks. Okay, because we are using Red Hat Enterprise, we need to register our system. Okay, so what we are going to do now is to use subscription manager. We have to use subscription manager, register. Okay, dash, I want to attach, auto attach. Okay, enter. Now use my credential that I used to create my account with Red Hat. Okay, and put the password. Okay. Now I already subscribe and attach my system. So what we have to do, what I have to do now, let me do yum repo list to see all the repository that we have, to see the repository that we have enabled on my system. Okay, I have to enable another repository for the Ansible. Okay, so in this training, we are going to use Ansible automation platform also. So what I have to do here, let's enable. Okay, let's first check. Okay, I can do DNF. You can use your more DNF, depend on you. DNF repo list. Okay, DNF repo list all. Okay, and we can pipe and the grep-i filter out the all the repository that have Ansible. Ansible, I can put automation, something like that. Okay, and do enter. Hope you can see my screen, right? Let me make it big a little bit. And you can see here we have a lot of, so let's use this one. Okay, let's use the latest one, which is automation platform 2.4. Okay, so now what the next thing that I have to do now is to enable. Okay, enable, let me clear my screen and enable this repository by doing subscription manager. Okay, subscription manager repo dash enable. If we do tab, it will complete for you. That dash enable, and you paste this repository that you copy and enter. See, it's already enabled now. Okay, this repository is enabled for this system. Now, the next step is to verify again, okay, by doing DNF repo or yum repo to check it. Okay, so let me record this command again, yum repo, and we can see now we have a Ansible automation platform enabled here. Okay, so now what's the next thing that we are going to do? You can see, you can go to the let's go navigate to the documentation. See, this is a Ansible documentation where you can consult, and I encourage you, okay, to always go to this documentation, go to this page, okay, the official Ansible community documentation, to get the new update about everything that you need in Ansible. Okay, so you can see here for the installation, you can see here how to install, okay, and control node requirement, what are the requirements, what they manage